Hello. Yeah, join us this week then for a whistle stop tour of London, and it was whistle stop. We didn't, well, I was going to say we didn't stop for too long, but we stayed for longer than we expected, didn't we? It was a bit of a last minute plan. Anyway, we just thought it'd be nice for our friends to see London via the canal. What did we do? We done Paddington Basin, Little
Tunnel.
Venice, Maida Hill Tunnel, Camden Lock twice. Once with lots of gongoozlers, and then once in the dark because there's nowhere to
With
bloody...
some people drinking alcohol on the side of the canal, and he decided to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll talk to anyone, mate.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, seen all that lot, and then we wanted to get out quick time because there's too many people in London for us, but as you'll see, that didn't happen because we bloody broke down. Anyway, on with the video.
Yes. On with the video!
What were your thoughts on London then, love? It's not for us, is it?
I was going to say, I wouldn't let our opinion put anybody off doing it because it's an experience.
Yeah.
But it's just, we're country bumpkins, aren't we?
we like being in the middle of nowhere, away from people.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we went to London.
Yes.
And
I agree.
We've mentioned this before. We're probably like the worst people to be on a boat because we don't plan anything. And although this trip was a little bit last minute to London, we thought, oh right, there's nowhere to moor. Let's book a mooring. So we booked a mooring that you pay for, and we got down there, and even that was taken. And it's not like you could just go and knock and ask them to move because it's like a whole section of canal, and there's
A
like
lot of it's doubled up as well.
yeah,
like double
10,
mooring.
12 boats there. Some of them double mooring. It's like, well, whose boat do you knock on? Because some of them could have actually paid for their mooring. So we spent half the bloody day roaming around trying to find somewhere to moor and ended up mooring somewhere that we weren't meant to moor, but what can you do? We had to stay near Paddington Station to get Camilla and Andre back to the airport, like, didn't we? So yeah, but like I said, don't let our thoughts on London put you off, because it does have its benefits. Like public transport, as you'll see in a bit later on in the video, is pretty cool. You know, managed to get Camilla and Andre back to the airport. Managed to get me where I needed to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything is on your doorstep.
Oh, vegan takeaway.
Oh, we had a vegan takeaway. I used my bike to fetch
You
that
did.
as well.
You
You
did.
know. Yeah, we found
prove a
all. Yeah, everything you want is there. Public transport's great, so you know it does have its benefits. It's just not for us, is it?
There's a lot of rubbish. That's what I just.
More people, more rubbish.
More people, more rubbish, and more poverty. You know, people sleeping at the side of the canal.
It's mad, isn't it? So in that clip, you just seen like some big posh £1 million houses, and then at the bottom of the garden on the canal, you got people sleeping in makeshift shelters. Like the world's gone mad. It shouldn't be like that, but yeah.
The world has gone mad.
Anyway,
let's get back to the countryside where they're less mad.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't actually planning on staying in London this long, was we?
No.
A couple of reasons you'll see. I woke up to move, checked the engine, and found out we got an oil leak, so I had to sort that first.
Amen for doing your oil, your engine checks before setting sail.
So this is why I don't use my bike very often, because it's a pain in the arse to get to. but we need to today because I need to nip up the road to Screwfix to get some sockets, because my socket set is in the car and currently that's 2 days cruise away. Because of the issue with the engine, I need some sockets before we move again. So let's get this out. I have since discovered as well that Emma doesn't like the bike there either. So I figure if I start using it more, it helps my case for a new one. Don't tell her I said that. I've got a flat tyre. Oh, just put the tyres and put the wheels on. Well, that was short-lived. Here was me thinking I got a flat tyre just because I hadn't ridden it for ages. Turns out he's got a puncture. So, guess what else I'll be buying from Screwfix? Puncture repair kit. I've got one, but it's on the boat. But I'm now closer to Screwfix than I am the boat, so I might as well carry on. We only took 15 minutes longer than expected, but we made it. Here it is. Well, got me sockets, got some degreaser, cleaning the engine down, but they don't sell puncture repair kits or inner tubes at Screwfix and nor the tool station. So it looks like I've got a half-hour walk to get to Halfords, get me sorted, because I think it's a 40-minute walk back to the boat, so Halfords should still be quicker. Let's hope this rain holds off. We made it to the next one. What did it say? It said 27 minutes. Only took me 19. Job's a good one. Hopefully, get a bit more luck here. We shall see. Cool car. We've got everything. A couple of inner tubes, patches in case it's repairable, and some tyre levers because these tyres are an absolute pig to get off. See what this rush hour London traffic's like then, shall we? Well, battery died on the camera, but we made it 5 minutes quicker than Google said to, and even better, tyres still pumped up. Happy days. What was meant to be a quick half-hour trip to Screwfix to pick up some sockets turned into an afternoon adventure. Always the way. Nothing is ever bloody simple. There's always something, isn't there? Having said that, I don't think I've really missed the car. We haven't had the car for, what, about over a week now. We dumped up at Rickmansworth while we were doing London. And I haven't missed it, although some things have been a bit of a pain without it. I've enjoyed like cycling and walking more places.
Yeah, I do agree. I love walking to the shops for my food. I'll actually consider that a sense of achievement.
There is a weird sense of achievement. It's like everything you carry it.
Rucksack.
Yeah, I don't know. We like it, don't we? It's good.
We're a bit weird like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I suppose better fix this engine. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you to death with the details. I was editing the video and I was like, you don't need to put that in. That's boring. People fall asleep watching that.
If you like engine stuff, it's interesting. If you don't like engine stuff, you're really not bothered.
If you do like engine stuff, what I'm going to do, so this video should be coming out on Thursday, and then on Friday, there should be an engine video just for the engine. So it's not part of the vlogs, it's just the bits I filmed. And
just for all the geeks.
Yeah, for you engine geeks. So it is a little montage of me fixing the engine. If you want to know more about it and what's happened, then watch my engine video tomorrow.
But if you just want to like watch him do his bits and then we'll move on to the next thing.
That's what you want, isn't it?
I quite find it interesting, but it's our home, it's our engine, isn't it?
Anyway, here we are. So let's show you what we do to torque these head bolts up and hope it fixes it. She runs, let's leave her ticking over for half hour, let her get up to temperature, come back and check the oil situation, see if we've still got any dribbles. Well, she's been ticking over for about 20 minutes, half hour now. That is as hot as she's going to get without any load on her, so you know, without us moving the prop sort of thing. Can't see any dribbles where they were coming from. That's all dry down there now, so hopefully that's cracked it. Only time will tell. I would say we'll move it to test it now, but just started bloody raining. Why else can't we move, Emma?
Because you're a muppet.
Because I'm a muppet. Well, we're both muppets really. Because we have no right being on a boat, we don't we don't plan things, and we
let out. Don't know about being on a boat.
And we're too spontaneous. Like, you have to plan when you're living on a boat.
We are spontaneous.
So we've got Dottie for 2 weeks, and when Trudy said, "Can you have Dottie for 2 weeks?" She says, "Oh, she's got an appointment at the groomers."
Which, to be fair, I thought at the time was a good idea, because being on the boat for 2 weeks, she was going to get very dirty.
Yeah.
And we're not we're not, you know, we're quite frugal with our water, so she wasn't going to get a shower here. So I thought the groomer is a perfect idea.
Yeah.
But
we hadn't factored in a spontaneous trip to London with Camilla and Andre when they came over. So I'd just got the engine fixed, and then Emma says, "Oh, we've got to take Dottie to the groomers tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh, we're a 2-day cruise away from the car."
Yeah.
And even where the car is, it was still another 20 minutes, half hour in the car to get us to the groomers. But I've had a look, and I should be able to utilise
3 trains, an automobile and a plane.
something like that. Yeah, I think I've got to get 2 different trains, and I can walk to each of the stations. So yeah, that was the next adventure.
It's usually Domino doing this, not Sophie. What's wrong with your dog?
We are going on an adventure. When I say we, not me and Emma, me and Dottie. Where are we going, Dottie? So we've still got the little rug rat. We've got it till Sunday, I think, till Emma goes and picks Trudy up from the airport. But she's booked in at the groomers today. Yeah, and we're still sort of down in London, and the car is a 2-day cruise away. So we're going to jump on the train, go and pick up the car, and take her to the groomers. What do you reckon, Dottie? You're about ready for it, ain't you? we have made it, Rickmansworth. Now, all we've got to do is find the car. I know it's still there. We made it back to the car. It's there, all in one piece, albeit with a bit of a flat tyre. No dramas, got the pump, get that pumped up, and then we can get this little rug wrap off to the groomers. Yeah, hello. You definitely haven't been as pampered this week as you usually are, have you, eh? We'll get you all nice and clean again. Jesus. I don't know whether we're naive or what, but just dropped Dottie off at the groomers and thought, yeah, I'll pop Sainsbury's, pick up a few bits and sit and twiddle my thumbs for half hour. She'd be an hour tops. I just said to him, I said, how long will she be? He said, oh, about 3 hours. If you give me your number, we'll ring you when we're done. 3 hours? I've got to find something to do for bloody 3 hours now. We took our two in the shower and they're washed and dried in 10 minutes. What are you doing for bloody 3 hours? Jesus. Only took 2.5 hours longer than expected. We're finally on our way home. I don't know about her little legs, but I'm knackered. Been out all day, so it was like 2 hour, well, all in total, like 2 train journeys and the walk to the train stations and whatnot, and then the walk to the car and the drive to the dog grooming place. That was 2 hours. And then I had to wait around for 3 hours and 2 hours back. So this little one is going to be knackered. I'm home! Yay. I made it. Emma asked me on the phone, she said, what does she look like? I said, well, you know when they shear a sheep?
Maybe you should shear you.
Where is she? Yeah, she looks like a sheep that's just been sheared.
Yeah, you can see the dog's made a mess. Oh, look at her. Oh, I have to take an after.
Half the dog she used to be.
I have to take an after picture because I've got a before picture of her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, Dottie, where's my Dottie gone?
She's not yours, we're giving her back.
So,
that's my word, you can't say it.
Yeah, but I sing when I say so.
So.
A needle pulling thread, love, a note to follow, so tea, a drink with jam and bread.
She's on one, folks.
What
are you licking my ears for?
Because your ears must smell nice as well.
Anyway,
Sophie, no,
enough. That's it for this week, folks.
Talk to the hand.
2 things before we go. 1, don't forget, if you're an engine geek, check out the video tomorrow. And you'll, I don't know.
I wonder how many engine geeks are going to watch it.
I don't know, probably be our least viewed video out there. Some of you might find it interesting.
I like it that it's documented, because it's like there then, isn't it? And
yeah.
It's documented of your capabilities with a spanner.
You can see the whys and
so
wherefores.
How good you are with your nuts. Boom, boom.
2, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and all that jazz. I said there was 2 things. I
think actually what you should say is please comment because he gets so excited. It's all under the comment, Emma.
And if you're not subscribed, subscribe because it helps the channel grow.
And the algorithm thingy.
Yeah, I think it helps. I don't understand how the algorithm works.
I don't understand it
either. But yeah,
I just know it keeps you quiet.
I said there was 2 things and there's actually 3 because obviously we've got to finish with a joke of the day.
I feel really tired all of a sudden.
Rude. We had a London related joke last week, so I don't think we can do it 2 weeks on the trot. This week you've seen that bloody flat tyre on the bike, flat tyre on the car that needed pumping up, so I think we'll have one related to that, shall we?
Was there a flat tyre on the car?
Yeah.
Did you tell me that I forgot?
I just pumped it up with a pump. It's got a slow puncher, hasn't it?
Oh, it's not. It's the rims don't seal properly.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what's causing the puncture. It's just the tyre's not sealed.
Are you impressed that I remembered?
I am impressed that you remembered.
And I know what you did to the engine without watching the video because you've told me.
What did I do?
You can't tighten all 4 nuts at the same time. You've got to tighten the corners.
I've only got one.
You've got to tighten the corners first.
Opposing diagonals, I think. There's no point just going around the corners because you'll pull it.
No, opposing diagonals. You'll pull it, so you've got to make it square.
Well, you just said you've got to tighten the corners. There's only corners anyway. They're all corners.
Shut up. I could have done that.
All right then. Of course you could. I went to Sainsbury's.
I'm trying to distract him.
I went to Sainsbury's the other week, pump up the car tyres because it's always free.
The jam.
The air's always free at Sainsbury's. And I got there this week. They want 50p. 50p! I tell you why they want 50p now. Inflation.
Oh, I should have guessed that was coming.
On that note, folks, See you next week or tomorrow if you're an engine geek.
See
Goodbye.
you later. Bye.